Maybe you've been told, or just personally feel, that you suck at life and your business will fail. Well, if you dwell on this, your business will indeed fail. It might be hard to look past your shortcomings and your circumstances, but having a growth mindset for business is going to help you. In this video, I'm going to describe what a growth mindset is and how you can easily shift into one. Hi, I'm Mike, Mr. Process Mahoney, and I've been a process expert for 30 plus years, having scaled many businesses to 7 figures and beyond. So, what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is a phrase that refers to the belief that intelligence and talent are not fixed. It's the belief in one's ability to improve with effort, education, and persistence. If you have this growth mindset for business, then you understand that being successful in business has more to do with your mindset than your circumstances. You can move mountains and adjust or adapt to your circumstances by simply putting yourself in the right frame of mind. This video will help you understand exactly what you need to stop doing so you can have a growth mindset for business and stop sucking at life. Now, your first issue is that you lack confidence. It all starts here. Lacking confidence sucks every ounce of motivation out of you. If you think you will surely fail at everything, then you will, because you're going to end up doing nothing at all. You'll get nowhere in life, and so will your business. But this can all be avoided. Having a growth mindset for your business may not come to you naturally, so you have to choose to work on having one. To be successful in having a growth mindset for business, you must first believe in yourself and your ability to grow and improve. If you're already in the habit of putting yourself down, or you've become used to others telling you that you will fail at everything, it can be very difficult to immediately start feeling confident in yourself. If this is the case, you need to start by focusing on a very simple fact. Your brain is an amazing organ. It can learn almost anything. So at the very least, trust the science here. You can learn new things, you can improve, you can develop your potential and do amazing things. Also, avoid people that put you down like the plague. Limit unnecessary contact because those idiots are useless in your life. If you do this, it will become easier to have a positive view of yourself. The more you build your confidence, the more you will have the ability to learn what needs to be done so you can succeed in business. Now, your next issue is that you don't spend intentional time learning new things. In case it's not obvious, useful skills for your business that you lack won't just fall from the sky. If you want growth, then it's up to you to make things happen. Intentional learning is absolutely essential for having a growth mindset for business. You can't just set a goal and hope that growth happens by osmosis. You have to set time aside every day for learning new things. If you don't do this, then your brain will not learn anything new or develop itself in any way. If you have not been setting aside time to learn new things, then start today. Think about one thing you need to help you be better at running your business and go looking for resources to help you. The World Wide Web is free. Exploit it. Now, your next issue is you document talents rather than develop talents. There are many people who can do what you can, but no one else will ever be able to do it the way that you can. Your specific talents make up your unique skill set, which in turn makes up your competitive advantage. Make sense? But having a growth mindset is all about not settling for the talents that you already have. While it's important to be aware of the talents you possess, you also have to find ways to develop them and learn new ones. If it's hard for you to think about what specific talents you have and what you can do to develop them, then try asking an outside party what their opinion of your work is. See what they say about your talents, and if you need to get better at anything specific, then prioritize growth in that area. Your growth mindset for business will improve immensely by focusing on developing skills rather than just documenting. Now, your next issue is that you don't listen to feedback from others. Maybe you're very good at learning things, so now you do them perfectly and will never make a mistake. Yeah, no, that couldn't be further away from the truth. Perhaps you have not fooled yourself into thinking you will never make mistakes. But even when mistakes are not often made, there's always room for improvement. To be successful at having a growth mindset for business and not sucking, you need to be painfully aware of where you need to make improvements so you can work on them and keep your business in tip-top shape. But it's not always easy to objectively evaluate yourself. As humans, we often lean towards viewing ourselves in the most positive light possible, so it's way too easy to miss where we need improving. Because this is the case, an easy fix is just asking others for brutally honest feedback. Now, this is not going to be very fun, so you'll need to be humble and willing to accept any and every feedback. Remember, it's just business, nothing personal. Being willing to accept criticism also means you will not take any negative feedback given as personal attack and get angry. Instead, you will use them to make necessary adjustments. Now, another issue that you have is that you don't allow freedom to explore new ideas. Every growth mindset needs to be open to new ideas, strategies, and tactics. When you're not willing to try new things, it's going to hamper your progress because growth just won't happen if you don't let it. If growth is something that gets your blood pumping, then this should be easy enough for you. Simply set aside time every week to brainstorm new ideas. It's not even necessary to implement them. Just write down all of the possible growth tactics you can think of and see how they pan out. From there, you'll be able to choose which ones are best for your growth mindset for business. You'll have plenty more in that arsenal when it comes time to try something new. Now your next issue is you're not willing to learn from others' growth mindset for business. It's great that you have your own growth mindset for business, but what's the point in having it if you aren't open to learning new things? Others may know something or have a different outlook on how growth should be handled. You can benefit greatly by just listening to a growth mindset for business idea from people who have been successful. You may think you know everything, but if that's the case, then why are you even watching this video? You should be able to learn something from the growth mindset for business articles, even if they're about why other people suck. Now, another issue you have is that you value some employees more than others. Now, this is a horrible thing. This is a growth mindset for a business issue because if you've been paying attention at all, then you know that growth comes from every employee that you have. Having some employees who are more valuable than others will not get your growth mindset for business anywhere. Everyone needs equal opportunity and support in order to develop themselves. Not only will growth mindset for business be hindered, but resentment can build. And you don't want your team to resent each other or the growth that is being achieved. A big issue is you do not foster innovation within your team. Sometimes growth is sparked from within your team. If you have a growth mindset for business, then this should be an exciting prospect. This means that employees can come up with interesting tactics and ideas to help growth. If one of them comes up with something new, it's the perfect opportunity to let their idea flourish and enhance your growth mindset for business. Be sure not to crush any creativity or make anyone feel like they do not belong in the conversation about how growth happens at your company. It will only hinder growth rather than foster innovation. Now, you make excuses instead of learning from mistakes, which is another problem. When things don't go as planned, which they never do, some people may find themselves on autopilot, making excuses why it didn't work out so well. Excuses are not going to get you anywhere. They will only hinder growth further. Instead, learn from your mistakes and move on. Focus on the future of growth rather than the past, because that is where growth happens, in the present moment. Now's the time to put it all together and start succeeding. You might think you're an innovative thinker, but in reality your beliefs are holding you back. These misconceptions about what it means to be smart and successful can do more damage than simply make us feel bad. They can actually lead to self-sabotage that prevents our success. Luckily, there's a way out. Top Tier Coaching Services is here for anyone who wants help to develop effective strategies for growth mindset development so that everyone feels confident enough to achieve their goals no matter the circumstances. Whether you need coaching services or just want advice on how to develop this attitude of your mind, we've got something for you. We offer free consultations with qualified coaches who will meet with clients individually or as part of group sessions, depending on the program you enroll in. So why wait? Get started today. Just schedule a quick, free, no obligation call. Head over to callwithmahoney.info to schedule. If you get value out of this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you will always get notified when new videos come out from Top Tier Coaching Services. Thank you so much for listening.